even if it wasn't for the climate crisis, for economic reasons and security reasons, we need to wean ourselves off our dependence on fossil fuels. There is a planning application, as you say, for an LNG terminal in Tarbert in North Kerry. I'm familiar with that project. It's currently at planning permission stage. It's not supported by government, but if it gets planning permission and if the company that has applied for planning permission is able to fund it, well then they're in a position to build it. But I actually don't think that's the right investment for that site. This is an area that is close to the mouth of the Shannon Estuary, is very close to our offshore wind resources in the west of Ireland, is very close to the grid, which is plugged into Moneypoint and Tarbert. And what I would like to see happen there over the course of the next 10 years is a development of offshore wind. You bring the wind ashore. When the electricity is needed, you plug it into the grid. You use it for electricity to power our homes and factories and farms and businesses. When it's not needed, you turn it into hydrogen. And you can also turn it into fertilizer as well. And this is the future. It's using that offshore wind resource for electricity, for hydrogen as a replacement to natural gas, and also for green and sustainable fertilizers. That is the future. And those kind of investments that are happening potentially in North Kerry shouldn't be seen as 5 or 10-year investments. They should be seen as a 30-year investment. And the right investment there, in my view, isn't LNG, it's LHG. It's liquid hydrogen gas. And that's what we need in that site, in my view. In relation to that site in North Kerry, I know it well. I remember going back 10, 15 years ago when Hess were the developers and meeting with them at the time. Whatever happens in Tarbert, it's going to be a 10 or 20-year thing. It takes time to build a terminal or build a facility such as that. And I honestly don't believe that a natural gas terminal is the right solution for that site. That site should be used for liquid hydrogen gas. We can turn that wind energy into hydrogen, into a fuel, a gas that you can use in the way we use natural gas now. And that's actually the investment that should be happening on that site. That's the future thinking. That's where the jobs are going to be. That's where the economic development is going to be. And that's the kind of project that I want to support in that site.